It's a change, the times are strange. Feel I come, but I ain't. Mama, I'm coming home. Time come by, seems to be. You could have been a better friend to me. Mama, I'm coming home. Okay. Well, Ozzy has passed away. Many of us remember him coming to Ohio and all over the country playing shows and just, Ozzy came from, the UK. Many claim that he was pretty poor coming up. We lived in a different time back then when I think it might have been easier to get rich, but nobody understood that. And Ozzy took advantage of that and built a brand that lasts to this day. And that's one of the best ways to gain wealth is to build a brand. If you can't build a brand, I don't know if you can build wealth in this country. If you do, it's not going to last because you don't have no name. You don't have no family, you don't have no name, you don't have no brand. You're just a worker. I mean, I guess there are a few people pulling six figures at certain jobs, but then again, they come from pretty good families. And I know some of these people who have elevated themselves to that level and are making good money. And if they stockpile it, they may be fine. But Ozzy was a treasure to the whole country, or the United States, if not the world, UK, where he came from. Um, Ozzy Osbourne, Randy Rhoads, rest in peace, both of them. Tragic loss to the music world and the community of music lovers. And what Ozzy was able to put on vinyl and on disc and now ingrained forever will just resonate. 100 years from now, people will be listening to Ozzy Osbourne, like many of these musicians who what they used was classical music. It was all classical music. You had to be very talented to be a rock star, especially a guitar player. You couldn't just, you know, ad lib it. And there's more to it than that. I'm not knocking the rappers because I enjoy rap music and hip hop as well. It's another expression, but you had to be talented. You had to literally, as a guitar player, you had to be like Mozart or something, or you're not going to make it. And then you had to be able to do put on the fuzz, distortion, things like that. If you were into guitar, you couldn't fake it. You had to be good, or it'd come out really quick that you weren't. And Ozzy was the voice of that. He wasn't necessarily a big time guitar player, but he certainly was a musician we all respected and loved. He'll be missed. A lot of people showing their fandom and appreciation of what he did. And I want to take people back just ever so briefly. I like to do real short videos. Um, we live in a different time now where wealth and riches are really being kind of commodity. People think it's easier in some cases because they feel their lives are easier than when they were young, but they're not seeing the big picture, and it's not as easy as it used to be. Um, there's this idea that everything's free on the internet that's still pervasive, but it's not. Things like Wikipedia are endangered of being taken off the market by capitalists. Capitalists can be good, they can be bad. I mean, I mean, we got to look at Ozzy Osbourne as a capitalist, but in a good sense, somebody that was going out there making money. He wasn't trying to wipe out the competition. If anything, Ozzy would be happy to play with the competition and go on tour with the competition, right? Um, so that's a different kind of capitalism, right? So what we're looking at now is a different society in front of us, one that gives you the illusion that everything's open, but in hindsight, people are experiencing massive frustration because it's not open at all. It's very closed. The markets are very closed. We got a few players taking up everything. They see money in the market, they suck it all up and they get hold of it as quick as they can. using their computer systems and what have you, giving you the illusion you can start a YouTube channel and get famous and rich. I mean, it's way more than that. You better have people helping you, like editors and a staff. People don't see that. They see Elon Musk. They think Elon Musk, the one man. They see Bill Gates. Bill Gates, the one man. Steve Jobs, the one man. No, these people have eventually got hundreds, if not thousands, of people working for them. Ozzy too. Ozzy had marketing team. He had promoters. He knew what he was doing in the business. It's not this game. It is a game, but it isn't this game of this one man can do this or this one woman. You have to have clout, social clout, and power. Now you got people that can't even like somebody's post for fear that it could possibly diminish their popularity or something. We have like blocks where people I've talked to, they can't get their YouTube station up. It's not going. It's not happening. Purposely, one, you got to understand the algorithm. You need help to do it. You need money. You need capital. It's not about hard work. Hard work is just one of like 10 components. You got to have capital. You got to have the looks, the resources. You really need to be young. I mean, even Ozzy, again, I start telling people this shit. Tupac talked about it, but it's still true. We go to Ozzy. Ozzy was making it when he was in his late teens and 20s. He started to make it. Again, all of these guys from Zuckerberg to Matt Damon to Leonardo DiCaprio to Taylor Swift, all of them, when they were young, is when they got their branding started. And it wasn't just them doing that. And we've got these illusions that like some 50-year-old or 30-year-old can make it. The system is not set up for that. Um, and Ozzy was a tribute to somebody that saw what he had to do when he was young. He knew what it was going to take to get his brand out there, to build fame and fortune as he did. And this man just did music that enlightened everyone and was just fun to listen to. So I will leave you with Mama, I'm Coming Home. And thank you all. This is House of Prozaroff. Don Prozaroff, Melting Snowflake, Thoughts from the Deep State. God bless y'all. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. We love you.